everyone, my name is Cassandra Loria, and today I want you to understand and truly realize how much an impact we have on our environment. So first, I just want you to imagine how much gas you use in your car each week, how many plastic items you have used today, or how much electricity you use just a day in your house. Now multiply that by 332.4 million people just throughout the United States. So the burning of gas, the production of materials, and the use of energy it takes to create each item of plastic, and the energy it takes to create electricity all continue to increase and add to the gases within the atmosphere that trap the sun's warmth and in turn cause our Earth's temperature to rise. Scientists have measured that the Earth's temperature has risen 1.01 degrees Celsius since 1880. After hearing what human activity is doing to our climate, you will see that we are the reason for the dangerous changes that are happening to our environment. In terms of my experience with this topic, I have researched the latest data scientists have regarding climate change, and I have also written a research paper on the impact climate change has on human health, and I have done while I was at Misericordia. The extensive research I have done on climate change can give us 3 strong arguments to explain why humans are the cause for climate change. First, our natural climate change cannot explain the extreme changes that we have seen. Secondly, we have been burning extreme levels of fossil fuels since the Industrial Revolution. And finally, urbanization has increased the reflectivity of the sun's radiation, which in turn warm our Earth. So it is reasonable to think that the natural changes in the sun's energy output and natural disasters like volcanic eruptions can cause climate change. It is noted that for some parts of our history, naturally occurring changes like these can explain the climate change seen before the Industrial Revolution. And the amount of energy produced by the sun has the potential to just increase spontaneously. And this energy can increase the intensity of the sunlight that reaches the Earth's atmosphere, and this could raise the Earth's temperature. However, satellites have been recording the amount of energy the Earth receives from the sun since 1978, and the data that they have not shown any increases in energy from the sun. So this cannot offer any evidence that the increase in sun's radiation is causing climate change. And as for volcanic eruptions, during a volcanic eruption, a large amount of carbon dioxide can be released into the atmosphere. And in addition to carbon dioxide, small particles can be pushed into the atmosphere that are known to reflect the sun's radiation back into space. The particles that do not remain, however, these particles do not remain in the atmosphere for very long, so the effects are not significant on our climate change. And as for the carbon dioxide that they produce, it is measured that humans emit 100 times more carbon dioxide than volcanoes each year. And as you can see now, natural changes that can have an impact on our climate cannot explain the dangerous increase in global temperatures that we have seen. So now that we know that the natural occurrences are not causing climate change, we can look at how our daily activities are changing our climate. The majority of human activities that keep us alive, that allow us to live comfortably, and to get us where we want and need to be, burn fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are the sources of energy such as coal, oil, and gas. Fossil fuels are burned to create electricity, to power our cars and other transportation methods, to heat our homes, and to cook our food. The burning of fossil fuels creates carbon dioxide into our atmosphere, and carbon dioxide is known as a greenhouse gas. Greenhouse gases also include methane, nitrous oxide, and water vapor. And these have what is called a greenhouse effect. So just think of a greenhouse. The sun's warmth is trapped inside, causing it to become warmer. The same thing is happening to our Earth. And as more greenhouse gases are released into the atmosphere, more of the sun's energy and warmth are being trapped inside and causing an increase in temperature and other weather conditions. And as we continue to burn more fossil fuels, more of these greenhouse gases are produced, and as a result, the temperature continues to rise. Since the Industrial Revolution, we have seen an increase of 48% of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. Human activities that burn fossil fuels are the only explanation for this dramatic increase. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change concluded that there's a better than 95% probability that human-produced greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide have caused much of the observed increase in Earth's temperature over the past 50 plus years. So now you can see that our daily activities that keep the world spinning are causing more harm than good to our planet. And not only are we burning extreme amounts of fossil fuels daily, but we are also destroying the planet's natural defense system to climate change. Earth's natural surfaces reflect more of the sunlight away from the Earth in comparison to man-made objects like buildings or roofs and pavement. We can observe these differences when we look at the temperatures in highly populated urban cities with very little greenery compared to the temperature of the surrounding areas just outside the cities that have significantly less pavement and buildings. If we continue to eliminate our natural surfaces and replace them with highways and buildings, we will destroy our only natural defense of the human-generated climate change and continue to cause temperatures to rise. So in summary, humans have been the most significant contributor to climate change, and since the Industrial Revolution, we have been consistently adding more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere through the burning of fossil fuels. We have been creating a world that allows for the sun radiation to become more reflective through deforestation and the continuous construction of buildings and roads. Considering these extreme impacts we humans have on our planet, we need to consider major changes in the way we are currently living and put more effort into living a more sustainable lifestyle. If these changes do not happen, and soon, the effects of climate change can become irreversible and we may soon see a world that is inhabitable. Thank you.